It's my pleasure to welcome you to my channel, Excel Graphics and Multimedia. And in today's video, you are going to learn how to create corporate roll-up banner in Illustrator step-by-step tutorial. But before I dive into the tutorial, if you are very new to this channel, remember to hit on the subscribe. So with that being said, let's get started and see how you can create corporate roll-up banner with Adobe Illustrator. So first thing you need to do is to go to your home window home tab right here and click on New File. Next thing you need to do is to come to the top right here and type in name of your design, roll-up banner. Okay. Next thing you need to do is to come to the pixel right here and make sure you change this to inches. Next thing you need to do is to change the figure from the width right here. Make sure you type in the width size of the banner, which is 13.944. Then you have to come to the height right here. So be sure you type in 32.806. Okay, and make sure you come down here and always choose your CMYK color and make sure your resolution is 300. Once you're done, you have to come here and click on create. Okay, so you're going to have stuff like this. You can press Ctrl minus just to zoom in a little bit. Next thing you can do is to play with shapes and color, so to form some kind of artwork design. Next thing you can do right here is to click and hold down from the shape tools right here and make sure you choose your polygon. How you choose your polygon, you have to come to the workspace, click once. So when you click once, this is going to pump up. Just make sure that your polygon is in 6 size and click on OK. The next thing you can do is to go to your direct tools and press shift key on your keyboard and hotkey. Then you drag. This allows you to increase the size of the shape. Next thing you can do here is to make sure you rotate this particular polygon into 90 degrees. Next thing you can do is to make sure you align it to the artboard, so both vertical and horizontal. So you can just take it up a little bit. Then you can press shift key and hotkey and increase the size. Then you can come to the fill right here and make sure you remove the fill. No fill. For now, no fill. So you can come to the stroke width right here. You can increase the stroke width so you'll be able to see the shape just like this. Next thing you can do here is to select the polygon shape, and then you have to go to edit, make a copy, and edit again, paste in back. Then the duplicate one, you have to press shift key and alt key and drag it out a little bit, so you're going to have something like this. Okay, so next thing you need to do is to select this inner polygon, and then you can come back to your fill right here. You can change the color to gray, and then you can make sure you come to the stroke width and make sure no stroke. So you're going to have something like this. Next thing you want to do is to select this particular polygon right here. Go back to the home tab right here, go to edit, and then look for copy. Go back to edit again, and then make sure this time around you click on paste in back. Okay, and tap down a little bit. Just tap it down with your arrow key. Okay, so next thing you can do right now is to go back to your tools bar. This time around you need to click and hold down, and then make sure you look for your rectangle shape. So having chosen your rectangle shape, you just have to draw a rectangle this way. So what you need to do is to make sure you align this rectangle properly this way. Okay, next thing you can do right here is to select everything. So having selected everything, you have to look for your shape builder tool. Having looked for your shape builder tool, then you need to come to fill color and you can change the color to whatever color of your choice. And then right here you need to come double click here to fill this color this way. Next thing you can do is to go back to your selection tools, and this time around you have to select this particular shape and press delete key on your keyboard, and then select this one also, press delete key on your keyboard. So lastly you have to select this and press delete key on your keyboard. Then you have to fall back to this particular shape right here, and make sure you remove the stroke color, no color fill, no stroke color. Next thing you can do is to go back to your toolbar right here and make sure you select your pen tools this time around. Then having selected your pen tools, you have to make some part. So you can make an anchor part right here, and press shift key to make a straight this way, and then you have to press shift key and make another part this way. Then you have to press shift key and draw a new part straight down. Then you have to snap it to this anchor point. Then you have to make sure there is no fill, so you'll be able to see what you are doing. And you have to make sure that you had stroke color, so this allows you to see the part you are working with. So we can continue this way and snap. Then you have to come here and make sure you close the node. So you are going to have something like this. Next thing you can do is to come here also, create another node, and make sure this is aligned, and press shift key and take it to the top this way. Then press shift key and make sure this is another anchor point. Then this point here, take it down this way and make sure you close this part here. Okay, so once you get to this point, next thing you can do now, you can add a fill color. So then you can come to the stroke, remove the stroke color. Then you have to do the same thing for this one right here. Select on this, make sure you change the fill color, and make sure you come to the stroke, remove the stroke color. So you are going to have stuff like this. So next thing you can do right here is to select this particular polygon and press delete key on your keyboard. You are going to have a very clean shape like this. So next thing you can do is to add picture to your banner. For you to do that, just go to File and then look for Place. Then from the point here, you have to look for the image you want to use for the design. So once you select your image, you have to click on Place. Then you have to place the image into the artboard. Next thing you can do is to right click and go to Transform and make sure you choose Reflect. And then this point here, you make sure vertical is checked and 90°, then you click on OK. So you are going to have something like this. Next thing you can do is to right click on the image, arrange, make sure you send it to back. Then you can come back to the alignment, make sure you align the image properly. Next thing you can do here is to select the image, press hotkey and resize it a little bit. So this time around, you have to press shift key and select your polygon shape, right click on it and make sure you look for make clipping mask. You're going to have your image in this way. Next thing you can do is to go back to your toolbar right here. Make sure you select your pen tools again. So at the bottom right here, we need to make some shape this way, and you have to press shift key and you have to close the part right here. Okay, so you need to make another part this way and make sure it's aligned to the first one. Then press shift key and shift key and take it to the top this way. So this time around, we need to add color to our banner. So we can select on this particular shape right here, and then we come to the color fill So we can fill this one with this type of color. Then we can select this one right here and change the color. So we have to come back right here and make sure we choose another color. So we can come to the color wheel right here and double click on the color thumbnail, and we can change the color from this point here and hit on OK. So the color is going to update. Next thing we can do here is to select this particular shape right here, and we select our eye color dropper and we choose this particular color right here. Boom. And we have to select this one also, and we go back to our eye color dropper, and then this time around we need to use this dark black. Boom. So the final color you're going to use is to select this one right here, and then we have to go back to our eye color dropper and choose this color right here. Boom. So we are done with the artwork and shape style of this particular banner. The next thing we need to do is to add text into our banner. For you to do that, you just have to go to your type tools. Then having select your type tools, you have to come to the workspace right here and start to make a type.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life, I never miss that fact, taking big swing, hand me the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel. I took a red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real. But how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah, but I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on this shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these shit I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather leave than be led. I'll fill the seeds I just spread with every word that I've said. How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life. I never miss that fact. Taking big swing, hand me the bat. Put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag. Cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel. I took a red pill. I know life's short, so I wanna live real. But how is it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah, but I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on this shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these shit I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seeds I've spread with every word that I've said. How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life. I never miss that fact, taking big swing, hand me the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag. Cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel. I took a red pill, I know life's short, so I wanna live real. But how's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah, but I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on this shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these shit I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead of something you can forget. I'm living up every breath, I'd rather lead than be led. I'll fill the seeds I've spread with every word that I've said. How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel?